So, last class was about the negative indefinite pronouns. What are they? What are the negative indefinite pronouns? Who would like to answer this question? Safe. Safe?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me what the negative indefinite pronouns are?
Like someone.
No, listen. All right.
Yeah.
So those are the indefinite pronouns. But when I say negative indefinite pronouns, what are they? Pay attention to the word negative.
Uh,
Any
I
idea?
don't know.
All right, let me take Celine. All right, Celine. Celine, go ahead.
Anyone, anybody, someone, somebody, no, nothing, no one, nobody.
Can you raise your voice, Celine?
Everyone, everybody.
Again, Celine, those are the indefinite pronouns, but I want you to tell me about the negative indefinite pronouns. Negative. They start with what?
Anybody, anyone, anything, no one, nobody, nothing.
Okay, Celine, wait a second. Listen to Aya Halawani. Aya Halawani.
Nothing, nobody, no one.
Okay, Celine, can you tell me now what they are again? Celine, this is the difference. The negative indefinite pronouns start with no, okay? Celine?
Yeah.
Okay, did you understand it? They start with no. Those are the negative indefinite pronouns. So when I ask you to tell me what the negative indefinite pronouns are, yes, Safe and Celine and everybody, you have to say no one, no, nothing, or nobody. Okay? So now let's answer this question about the negative indefinite pronouns. And here you have to circle the correct pronoun. All right? Who wants to go first? Okay, let's start with Rose. Yes, Rose.
Yes,
Rose?
yes, teacher.
Okay, start with the first one. Yesterday, get started.
Teacher, it is not. I cannot see it.
I can't hear your voice, Rose.
Teacher, I cannot see it. It's not in the PowerPoint.
Really? Mayar, can you see it? Can you see the screen? Can you see the question?
Teacher, no, that's just the first slide.
Read what you can see.
Reported speech will state that
Oh my God. Wait a second. Okay. What can you see now?
questions.
Circle the correct pronoun.
Yes.
Good. All right, read it.
Yesterday, my mom and I went shopping in the city. There is nothing better than shopping in a big department store. First, I asked all of my friends to go with me, but
All
no
right,
one.
stop here. Let's stop here. Excellent, Mayar. So the answer here is nothing, okay? We can't say anything here. Remember, I told you that anything is used only in a question or a negative sentence, all right? So the word anything here is not correct. We have to choose nothing, the negative indefinite pronoun, all right? Now I want someone else to answer. Okay, Rose. But please raise your voice, Rose.
Than shopping in a big.
But anyone or no one was able to go.
But no one was able to go. Mom looked through.
Rose, again, we can't hear you.
I asked all my friends to go with me, but no one was able to go.
Excellent. The answer here is no one. Again, I can't use anyone because it's only used in a negative sentence or in a question, and this is not a question nor a negative sentence. All right. Khaled, no, Hashim. I think this is Hashim. Hashim.
What?
All right. Can you continue? Mom.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mom looked through all
No. Hashim.
all the store, but she didn't buy anything for herself.
Can you tell me why you chose anything?
Because there's didn't. When
Excellent.
when you said didn't buy nothing, that it's not a correct sense.
Bravo, Hashem. Thank you. I told you yesterday that you shouldn't use nothing, the negative indefinite pronouns, and other negatives. Thank you so much, Hashem. So that's why he chose to use anything. All right.
However,
No, that's it. That's enough for you, Celine.
However, she bought nothing. However, she bought something for me. It was a new jacket.
Wait a second. What is the answer? Nothing or something?
Something.
Excellent. Bravo. However, she bought something for me. Because if you notice the next sentence, it says, it was a new jacket. So does it make sense if you use nothing? She bought nothing for me and then you say it was a new jacket? It doesn't make sense because she bought a new jacket, then apparently she bought something for me, okay? So well done, Celine. Thank you so much. Saif Yasin. Continue, Saif.
okay.
Saif?
It was a new jacket. Nobody knows about it, so I will
Surprise.
surprise my friend and wear it tomorrow.
Bravo. Because nobody knows about it, I'll surprise my friends and wear it tomorrow. And again, I told you, you only use anybody in a question or in a negative sentence. It's not a negative, nor a question. That's why Saif used nobody. All right? Good. Now let's go to the next slide. I'll take Lamis for this one. Oops. Raise your hands, guys, if you want to answer, all right? Because I'll choose from only those who are raising their hands. So here, correct the sentences using negative indefinite pronouns. Now, let me show you the example before I ask you to do it. The first one says, there isn't nothing interesting to see at the cinema. Apparently, this sentence is wrong. It's not correct. Why? Because we have the negative not and the negative indefinite pronoun in the same sentence. I can't have both not and nothing in the same sentence. So what should I do? I will keep the negative indefinite pronoun and omit or delete the negative not, all right? Then the sentence will be, there is nothing interesting to see at the cinema. That is how you correct sentences, okay? It's not paraphrasing. We'll see how to paraphrase later on. This is how you correct. You delete the negatives when you correct sentences, all right? Let's do the next one. I'll take for this one, all right, I'll choose people who didn't answer. So let's go with Anis. Anis, go ahead.
There wasn't nobody in the restaurant after 1 p.m.
Mhm.
There was no one in the restaurant after 1 p.m.
Excellent, Anis. But I mean, if you write it as it is, nobody, it's correct. Yani you don't have to change it into no one. Very good. All you have to do is to omit the negative note. So the answer is there was nobody in the restaurant after 1 p.m. Now, number 3. I'll take for this one آية الطراونة.
I haven't got nothing to do, so let's go to the science museum.
Yes.
I have nothing to do, so let's go to
wait a
the science
second.
museum.
You should keep got. All you omit is not, right? So I have got.
I have
Yeah. Again, Aya.
I have got nothing to do, so let's go to the science museum.
Bravo. Excellent. We omit not, and then we have this sentence. Number 4. Let's take Aya Halawani.
No one found the keys that I lost at the department store.
Good. So what did she do? She deleted or omitted didn't, all of it, not only not. All right, I told you that if you have didn't, don't, or doesn't, you must delete them. Okay, and then if you delete didn't, you have to write the second form or the verb 2 of the verb that you have, which is found, not find in this case. Okay, to to keep the tense of the sentence, because the tense is the past. So the answer is no one found the keys that I lost. All right, good. Now here it's the how to paraphrase. Here we're gonna learn how to paraphrase sentences. All right, so look at the example. I didn't buy anything at the antique market this morning. Guys, listen, this sentence is correct. It's not wrong, okay? So we don't have to correct it. We have to paraphrase it. How do we do that? What does the question say? The question says that you have to paraphrase it or rewrite it using the negative indefinite pronoun. Now, what do I have in this sentence? I have indefinite pronoun. What is the negative indefinite one? It's anything. What is the negative one? Rose, what is the negative indefinite pronoun of anything?
Yes, teacher.
Again, what?
You.
Celine. So I have the pronoun, the indefinite pronoun, anything. What is the negative form of it?
Nothing.
Bravo, excellent. This is the negative indefinite pronoun, nothing. So you have to use it instead of anything. However, when you come to use it, you must notice that you have a negative in the sentence, which is didn't. Can I have both didn't and nothing in the sentence? No, that is why I omit didn't and write the verb, which is buy, in the past. What is the past tense of buy? It is bought. So the sentence is, I bought nothing at the antique market this morning. Let's see who wants to do number 2. Mustafa. Go ahead, Mustafa.
Number 2. Okay.
Number 2, yeah.
There is not anybody riding a bicycle along the river today.
All right. Can you rewrite it using the negative indefinite pronoun?
There is
Nobody riding a bicycle along the river today.
Bravo, excellent, Mustafa. Well done. So here we have the negative not should be omitted and anybody should be changed into the negative one, nobody. Then we have this new sentence, there is nobody riding. Number 3. All right, فرح الحلواني. Go ahead, do number 3.
My little brother eats nothing that has a shrimp in it.
All right. Farah.
The answer is my little brother eats nothing has shrimp in it.
Excellent, bravo. So what did she do? You see, we have doesn't. It should be omitted, all right? However, when we omit it, we should, because it's, does. You should add s to the verb. When you have doesn't and you omit it, the verb must have s at the end of it, okay? So it becomes, my little brother eats. Now, what about anything? It should be changed into the negative form, which is nothing. And then, here's a new sentence. My little brother eats nothing. Well done, Farah. I want someone to read this chart so that you remember what you do, what you have to do when you omit the negative, didn't, doesn't, or don't. What are the changes that must be done on the verb when we omit these kind of negatives? All right, let me see who didn't answer. Lamis.
Didn't we change the verb into the past from
Form.
Form?
Yeah.
Doesn't add s to the verb.
Excellent.
Don't change on.
No changes are done on
No
the verb.
changes on the verb.
If you have don't and you omit it, you keep the verb as it is. Don't do any changes on it. Now, this is what you have to do when I ask you to paraphrase or write sentences. Okay. Now let's go and practice this once more. So this is, again, let's paraphrase these sentences. We are repeating this question more and more over and over again because it's very important, okay? It's the most important part of this lesson. Let me try to choose someone who didn't answer. Guys, again, I'm only choosing from those who are raising their hands. If you want me to pick you, raise your hand, all right? Okay, so let's see who wants to answer. Rose.
I didn't write anything in the exam.
Okay.
I wrote.
So you want to delete didn't, right? You have to change the verb right into the past form. What is it? The second form of, or the past tense of write is, do you know it?
Wrote.
It's wrote, okay?
Yeah.
Instead of I, we write O. Continue.
I wrote nothing in the exam.
Bravo. So instead of anything, or we replace it with nothing. So that's the answer. I wrote nothing in the exam. Number 2. Okay, let's see. Sif. Go ahead, Sif, Yasin.
She doesn't know anyone in her new school.
Okay.
She does she does.
Wait, Safe, let me stop you here. What you have
Okay.
to do when I tell you, when I ask you to paraphrase, you have to omit the negative, okay? We omit them. And then we have to do some changes on the verb. If the negative is didn't, we change the verb into past tense. If the negative is doesn't or it has s, okay? When you omit it,
Yes.
the verb must has an s, okay? You add s to the verb. And then you have to change the negative, the indefinite pronoun into the negative one. So what is the answer, Sif?
Does she does no one
If,
no
wait a second, again, you made the same mistake. I told you this, Seth. When we have don't, doesn't, or didn't, we don't only omit not and t. No, we delete all of it. You have to delete doesn't, all of it, okay?
okay.
So, again, she
knows no one in her new school.
She knows, okay, we deleted doesn't, then you have to add s to the verb. So the answer is she knows no one instead of anyone in her new school. The next one. Okay, let's take all right, so all the students that are raising their hands, they already answered. So, okay, Zaid Zaiter, hello, where are you? Go ahead, Zaid.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, we are listening, go ahead.
I don't have anything in my booklets.
Pockets. Okay, paraphrase it, go ahead.
I have
Excellent.
I have anything
Wait
in
a
my
second.
booklet.
No, stop. You have to change anything into the negative form. What is it?
Any.
Instead of any, use no. So you have nothing, okay? The negative indefinite pronoun of anything is nothing, okay? So, all right.
Okay.
Thank you, Zaid. The answer is I have nothing in my pockets. Let's go to the next one. Kinza. Come on, Kinza.
اوكي بشترطك انت there was no one in the classroom yesterday.
Excellent, well done. So what Kinza did, she omitted the negative not, only not here. We keep was, all right? And then she replaced anyone with no one, okay? So the answer is there was no one in the classroom yesterday. Thank you, Kinza. Okay, now before we end this class, let me listen to your questions. Please do ask me your questions if you have any. Wait a second, let me go to this. All right, this is slide. So who has any questions? You know what? Let me ask you this, please. Lower your hands, all of you. Can you do that? Lower your hands. There are people who are still raising their hands. Lower your hands. Kinza? Okay, everyone. Good. Now, if you have a question, raise your hand. Only those who have questions. Raise your hands so that I answer your questions. If you don't understand anything of this lesson, please do raise your hands. Okay, so it seems that everything's okay with you. You understand everything, right? Well, very good, guys. I guess this is the end of our lesson, since you understand everything. Let me just check this one. All right, so I guess this is the end of our class for today. Thank you guys for watching this or for attending this class, and goodbye. See you tomorrow, inshallah, in another lesson.